Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, what is the real deal about appeal? So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, right now, the interwebs are all abuzz in this space over the SEC apparently filing an appeal against this whole decision from Judge Torres in the Ripple versus SEC case. But guys, that is not actually what has happened. What has happened is the SEC has filed a notice of intention to appeal. And what's really going on is they literally need to go to the court and ask the court for the permission to file an interlocutory appeal. And who do they have to go before to get this approved, guys? They literally have to go before Judge Torres herself in order for them to be allowed to file this immediate appeal and have it go through as, expediently as what they want. And the thing is this, you got folks like John Deaton out there saying, hey, look, Judge Torres adjudicated this decision based on the law itself and the Howey prongs of the Howey test when it came to the distinction of XRP as a security, and the likelihood of her absolutely overturning one of her own decisions to allow this to be expedited through appeal is fairly low. And so most folks are saying, hey, it may not happen, but even let's say she does. Let's say she allows the SEC to file an interlocutory appeal and all this and this. Well, guys, you would be amazed to know, because of course all the FUD out there is, hey, XRP is going to get deemed to be a security again, and da-da-da-da-da, and on and on and on. What's amazing is this, that is not what the SEC is actually appealing. They are not even appealing the distinction that Judge Torres made on XRP not being a security. That is not their issue. So guys, I'm out here in Redondo Beach today, and I thought this would be the perfect spot to absolutely take our pit stop. It is truly gorgeous out here today. The sun is just shining amazingly. Back up in here, guys, that is the hills of Palos Verdes. Lots of absolutely gorgeous homes way up in that area. Truly amazing. But guys, take a look at the beach. There's practically no one on it. It feels like I got it all to myself. Truly amazing. And the waves and the surf are just so calm today. The ocean is just absolutely beautiful. Guys, I genuinely appreciate being able to come out here and share these experiences with you. Judy and I are having a fabulous time visiting our grandkids. I hope wherever you are, you're having an amazing time as well. Get out there and see some of the amazing sights in your area. It's really going to be a blessing for you. And I sure hope you enjoyed this little pit stop. So guys, what the SEC's issue actually is they're appealing the programmatic sales of XRP. Now get this. When you're thinking about the programmatic sales, that's when Judge Torres said, hey, sales to the institutional investors and things like that, well, those absolutely classify securities for the way in which they were done. Because look, it looks like there was an investment contract, and of course, that would meet conditions of the Howey test, making it a security. So in a way, you kind of have to look at it like, look, back in the Howey test days, in the 1940s, the whole deal was this guy had these orange groves, right? And he was making investment contracts based on the orange groves. The oranges themselves were never securities, were they? And so that's where they're saying, hey, we're not going to dispute the fact that XRP in and of itself is not a security, but we are going to take a look at the sales of XRP and how we believe those fit the classification of a security. Well, when you're dealing with the institutional sales, well, of course, there could be that potential there that they do. And of course, Judge Torres even identified that those would be securities. Now, what problem does this present to the SEC? Guys, over the last number of years, what have we seen? Well, we have seen the SEC, guys like Bill Hinman, Jay Clayton, and on, protect their buddies with the Ethereum free pass, haven't we? And then you got Joe Lubin from Consensus, and look at all the projects that they've issued on with, all the, the coin factory basically is what we like to call it, that they have put out there. Well, guys, in those cases, you had a lot of venture capitalists. Remember all the disguised whales? And they would actually be deemed to be, security transactions. So, hey, that puts a whole lot of people under a whole lot of scrutiny for a whole lot of money in securities doesn't it? And guys, this is absolutely flipping the tables on the whole deal, because Ethereum, Bill Heyman goes out there 2018, gives his famous speech where Ethereum is not a security in our opinion. They get that free pass, and of course SEC in December 2020 sues XRP for what they called the sale of an unregistered security, and even in the secondary market involving you and I. And so now you're having the whole thing flipped on its head, where XRP gets the classification of not being a security in the secondary market, yet Ethereum, hey, these guys might be looking at some potential, suits themselves due to the fact that they were investment contracts and definitely demonstrated security. So you got the SEC out there appealing this. It is absolutely insane. And so now what we're going to see is whether or not Judge Torres even allows his interlocutory appeal to go through. My guess is she probably won't, but like I say, even if she does, all the evidence that was presented in the initial trial is going to be all drugged right back up, isn't it? And the Second Circuit Court of Appeal is going to see all that evidence. Well, wouldn't it be amazing if they turned around and they came to a conclusion that, hey, those ODL purchases where a person, corporation, bank, whatever, was buying it just for its utilization and only holding it for mere seconds, that those would not be considered securities. Well, guys, that is going to be a big time boon for Ripple. And in fact, Ripple themselves were looking at whether or not they wanted to appeal this decision for those very reasons. The motivation with the SEC is completely different than what it is for Ripple. But the fact of the matter is, here we are. And a lot of people believe that this is actually a positive development for Ripple, the XRP ledger, and of course, XRP, because we believe that, hey, Judge Torres stopped at only one Howey prong, didn't she? Because she said, hey, it didn't fit this prong, so I don't even have to consider the other ones. Well, guys, the Second Circuit Appeals Court more than likely will look at all the other ones, and it's going to be amazing. I think we could see some really big things come out of this. Now, number two on that is this. XRP's status as a non-security in the secondary market still stands and will stand. It'll be the law of the land until this whole thing gets absolutely adjudicated, and that could be years down the road, 1 to 2 years down the road. In fact, Judge Torres recently came out and was scheduling for trial, the trial issues, into what, 2024? Well, guys, that's what we're looking at. It is going to be something else. Don't let yourself get shaken out, and really get out there, educate yourself about what's genuine, what's real, what's not, because the fudsters are out there like no tomorrow, presenting all kinds of phony baloney information saying, oh, well, this is XRP is going to get classified as security again. That is absolute hogwash. That's not going to happen, guys. It can't happen as a matter of law. That is an absolute fact. Go fact check that for yourself. But this is what happens all the time. News comes out, and oh my goodness, these Bitcoin maxis and all these haters that just can't stand XRP or the XRP ledger, or Ripple for that matter, what do? They jump on the bandwagon, they bang their drums, they try to put out a narrative there that is absolutely false, throw as much confusion into the marketplace as possible. And isn't that what FUD is? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's what goes on each and every time. And so that's why if you go out and educate yourself, you don't get swallowed up in all that FUD, because you know what the real facts are and how these things are genuinely adjudicated. Now, having said all that, guys, it's amazing. If that was the case, XRP was going to be classified as security again, I'll tell you one thing that wouldn't have happened, which happened just today. Gemini just listed XRP on their exchange. Now, hey, the Winklevoss brothers have literally stayed away from XRP like the plague. And now that XRP has the distinction of not being a security, the only one in this entire digital asset space that can hold that classification, what did they go and do? Guys, they went and listed it. And what happened? You saw a surge of over 200,000 new addresses on the XRP ledger as a result. That is amazing, and boy, that's telltale, because I'll tell you what, if the Winklevoss brothers really thought that, hey, XRP, the whole decision could be overturned, there's no way in on your life that they would have listed XRP, but boy, did they ever. Guys, what we're seeing is a dog and pony show in the nth degree. And I think what's going to happen is we're going to see some changes come about with respect to this decision. And on top of that, hey, at the end of the day, I really believe that if it is genuinely appealed all the way through, it could turn out to be one of the best things for this ecosystem, because we will get the security hammered down. And I think the SEC is risking a lot. So we'll actually see if they genuinely go about and follow through on their notice of intention to appeal and actually do it. To me, this is a stall tactic, buys them a little bit more time, because if they were going to follow it, there was a time limit on it. So filing this notice of intention, allows them to kind of extend that a little bit of the ways out. And that's what I think is what's really going on here. This is another one of their delay tactics. I genuinely cannot believe, well, perhaps they are that foolish to absolutely go out there and challenge it in this capacity. But guys, we never know what's going to happen in this space. But look at price of XRP is holding strong with that news. And even if we did see a dip, guys, I'm telling you what, for me, I see a dip down to that 52, 58 cent range in there. That is a buying opportunity. At least that's what Judy and I are going to be doing, because we have just been accumulating over time, because we see what the future is. It's not about the day-to-day price action, the 5, 15, 20, 25 cent moves. Are you kidding me? We're not here for that. We're here for the double, triple, quadruple digits in this space, because we know what we hold. We see the future being unfolded. You're talking about the number one company out there in the world, literally developing the infrastructure for the evolution of money and central bank digital currencies. Don't kid yourself. Of course, this is going to get, kind of bandied around or whatever. But guys, we know what we hold, don't we? And those of us that had the nerves of steel to hang on through all this FUD and all this nonsense for the last 2.5 years, boy, did we ever get rewarded. Well, another move is coming, guys. And it's my personal belief that it's going to be absolutely stupendous. Don't let them shake you out. So guys, something that we all know in this space is that things can change on a dime. And that's why it's so vitally important for you to get your plan in place before this thing absolutely takes off. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one, for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, this is the video I have for you today, and as always, I truly hope that you enjoyed it. Now, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Hey, don't forget to put your comments right down there in the comment section, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our regularly released videos. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.